Naomi Sade Verney Scott, and I am the creator and curator of the Black Girl's Guide to Surviving Menopause, and we're hitting the road. We invited a bunch of amazing Black women identified, gender expansive people to have dinner with us.
My name is Karen Arthur and I host a podcast called Menopause Whilst Black. I am partnering with the team of Black Girl's Guide to Surviving Menopause, and we're looking forward to breaking bread and just exhaling, really.
I feel that the people who are meant to be in this room, eating together, talking with each other, are the right people, and the conversation that we want to have, we'll find it. For the conversation tonight, we've invited women who are already doing the work, who have made a commitment to health equity, women's health, gender equity, the menopause and aging, and we wanted to talk to them as peers. Like, what does it feel like to do this work?
Oh my goodness, what an amazing time we've had tonight. Richness in conversation, sharing, the love and the warmth.
The vibe is amazing, really exciting, hearing everybody's stories, hearing what people are doing.
The event has been amazing. Just to be around a group of women who kind of look like you, and just to know that from this, we are going to add value to so many women's lives.
I think it's important to be educated about menopause, particularly as Black women and as Black girls growing up, because it's something that's not often talked about within our community. It's not often passed down from generation to generation.
It's important because there are communities of women whose voices are not being heard, whose vision is not being seen, but they're part of the conversation.
A group of women like this, we should be talking more often to each other. It's great that this has happened, and it would be really good for it to happen again. Let's get rid of the taboo. Be honest about when you're having a hot flush. Be honest about not knowing.
No longer be ashamed, don't be embarrassed, but just share and talk, but tell your story.
Menopause is a physical, cultural, and political experience. In 2025, there will be over 1 billion people who are menopausal. That's 1 billion with a B. If you have a uterus and ovaries, everybody's gonna go through it. And the fact that most of the conversations that we're having right now, the caricature is still very cis, hetero, white women. We absolutely believe that the menopause experience of marginalized people should not be pushed further to the margins. We need to be centering those voices and those stories and those needs. The second of our community dinners. It is an intergenerational conversation where all of the invitees are bringing a very special guest. We're going to use the Seymour deck as our question prompts, and we're going to see what conversation wants to be had here at Mama Puts in St. Leonards.
We wanted to have an intergenerational conversation about being comfortable as we age and what that means to us, particularly as people from the global majority. It's important for young people to learn about menopause because we are all going to experience it either directly or indirectly. And the more we learn about and talk about menopause, the easier it will be to transition into what can be a glorious stage of our lives. And I wanted my daughters to be present as well.
We've had some wonderful conversations, we've had some incredible foods. My heart feels very full. It's been amazing.
To be honest, it's not something I really thought about until Mum started doing Menopause Whilst Black, but now she has. I feel, excited.
We've learned so much, we've been able to share so much, answering some very interesting questions. It's been a great time.
There's other life achievements that we've had conversations about, and menopause feels like it should be further down. But actually, we should be having this conversation now because we're getting on a bit. So
Today's been amazing. We're networking, we're getting together, and we're having a whole heap of fun.
For me, the project is an affirmation that this work is necessary, that the conversation needs to happen, and the conversation is literally just talking about our bodies and not being ashamed about it.
We've worked so hard to get here, and to be here tonight, and knowing that this is just the jump off, this is the springboard. I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm overjoyed, a little bit sad, but I know this isn't the end.
London, UK was our first stop, and I cannot wait for the next event that we're gonna have in New York in June, and we're partnering with Ebony Noel Golden of Betty's Daughters Arts Collaboratives. Keep following us, keep paying attention. There will be opportunities for you to engage, to listen, and to learn, and we're excited to be partnering with so many amazing people.